Welcome everybody, my name is Austin. This is going to be the first video of the channel, so if you're new here, welcome. So am I. This is just going to kind of be a docu-series, I guess you could call it, of us and this crazy hobby called Pokemon. This is going to be kind of just going through some cards of a collection we just got recently, along with we'll probably price them out. We'll check the rarity. It's some vintage cards, so it's a bulk order. It's going to be a longer video, kind of just talk about our journey so far, where we're trying to be, where we're trying to go, how we got here, and what's all going on. So yeah, maybe open a pack or two in between, just kind of pass the time, because as you all know, bulk is a blast. But somebody was blessed us enough to give us a bunch of Base 1, 2, Fossil, Champion, some XY stuff I think is in here. But yeah, what are you guys doing? How many of you guys camped out for GameStop's Destined Rival release? I saw some stores, it seems like some stores have had people camp it out since, like, I mean, I'm recording this video late. It's, well, I guess you could call it early. It's almost 1 in the morning for me right now. Kids are asleep. Wife is probably watching videos on the phone, Netflix or something. But yeah, you guys camping out? How long are you out for? How many people were out? I know some stores, it seems like some stores, they're not having a lot of people camp out, at least not around me, but our allocations are also a lot lower, so it's like once a few people get there, that's a wrap. You know, for around us, Boardman GameStop, Boardman GameStop, Boston Town GameStop, they both had 6 booster bundles. The allocation is not that great, but I mean, their prices not exactly what they were either, as everybody knows. Alright, and we are back. Sorry about that. I think this camera works a little bit better for everybody involved. But yeah, we're just going to kind of go through this, talk about our journey. We're going to scan things on the collector app. We don't have like a sponsorship with them or anything. I just like them the best for cataloging personally. It's really pretty cool. Just take a picture, scan it, there you go. It's kind of a generalization, obviously you gotta do comparisons and everything between eBay and TCG. That's pretty neat. Yeah guys, I started as a kid, wasn't able to kind of get the cards too much. Honestly, there's a local flea market around us, has a whole lot of fake cards. I didn't really know what I was looking at as a kid, but I knew that they were cheaper than a lot of places in the store. They were readily available, so me and my brother, we played what we could. We played the heck out of our Game Boy Advance SPs, I'll tell you what. Being homeschooled and having those things, they were an escape. Yeah, that kind of got us into it, and more so when it was sports cards. It's more so just sports, football in particular. But yeah, kind of fell out of it over the years. You know, you get older, things happen, life goes on, and daughter liked Pokemon, so figured why not get back into the hobby? Might as well. Picked up some Pokeballs in a local store. Started there, and then turns out as I started going into it and looking at like the market, refamiliarizing myself with stuff before we kind of got consumed by this amazing, crazy hobby that we call Pokemon. I was looking into it, and I was looking at the markets, and I don't know, maybe I'm understanding it incorrectly, but for me it seems like it's pretty consistent. 5-year, 5-year, 5-year. Every 2.5 years seems like there's an up and there's a down and an up and a down. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this burns in flames. Maybe some people laugh at that for me. Maybe some people want to see us succeed, but I know that I see something here that anybody watching this video at this point agrees and can love about the community, and knows that this community is something special that can bring a lot of happiness and joy to a lot of different people, no matter your age, no matter where you're from, or what your background is. Everybody knows Pokemon, or knows a Pokemon, and knows of Pokemon. Doesn't matter who you are at this point. It's one of those few things in a life that can bring people together across cultures, across borders, across differences and politics and all the other crap that we let get in the way, I guess. At least that's what I look at it for. It's a calamity of nothing but fun, joy, and cuteness, and strategy for those of you that like playing the game. I know it's a lot more about the artwork now, but I like the strategy of it too. Let's see what we got here. Anything really standing out so far? No, not really. 19-cent bottle. But, you know, that's what it is. Yeah. Start with the Pokeballs. We opened there. We got some cards. We actually got some of those back from grading. A lot of you have already seen the Facebook post. Thank you so much for the support. Those of you that have seen it, liked it, or shared it. PSA 10 Ultra Rare Gold Charizard. Definitely the highlight of the bunch. Nothing too crazy we sent in. We are looking to send in some of the older stuff that we've got, and some other stuff that we're looking at from some awesome collectors around town that have been so kind to allow us to look at those collections. Just kind of making our way through here. Makes it so much easier with this app. If there's other apps out there that's just as easy as this, let me know. I've been told TCG Player is easy. When I tried to do it, I mean, I am not technologically savvy whatsoever. I found it to be a little bit of a maze, personally. But, you know, could just be me. Probably operator error. Usually isn't my case. Oh, got one stuck back there. So after we got some of those Pokeballs opened and everything, kind of started introducing ourselves to some of the local shops and started keeping our eye out for more product, because I noticed how, as I said, all of you will definitely be aware of how rare it is to actually come across anything in the wild anymore. So we were lucky enough to hit a couple of restocks, and my wife was lucky enough to find during the drought of Surging Sparks some things at our local Hobby Lobby, believe it or not. Right before they apparently had the rest stolen, because I went back a couple of days later and they no longer had them on the shelf. They now have them in the locked display case with like the sports cards and what have you. They said that somebody came in and stole like, I don't know, a dozen of them or something. Who knows? I know that's a big thing going around as well. Like, we just had a guy a couple of months ago stole a bunch from, I think, a whole bunch of different areas. I think he stole some from a card shop, well, allegedly. I don't want anybody suing me, God forbid. Allegedly stole some from a card shop. Allegedly stole some from, I think, a Walmart, maybe? I don't remember. Crazy time for the hobby. Any crazy stories for you guys around where you're at? Let me know. Comment down below. Love to talk, chat. Let me know for the Northeast Ohio, that's where we're at, or where around you. I know it's really crazy in places like Detroit, or yeah, what's up with Detroit? Detroit GameStop hosting or what do they call them? The best of the collectors or something. People camping out since Wednesday, a couple weeks ago, for the prismatic SPCs, which, by the way, probably should announce. We did get some here. Gracious enough to be hooked up from a local vendor, Mad's Cards, over in Boardman, Canfield area. Go check them out. But yeah, we've just been going through, and like I said, we got lucky enough to get some people's collections that are falling out of the hobby, sadly. Some are falling out, some are snuffing out, some are in a little bit too much. Some don't really know what they had, or, you know, just the up and down of the hobby. But personally, I saw a lot of overlap, back to circle back around to this. I saw a lot of overlap within the market because I was a huge Madden player, Madden Ultimate Team. I don't know if there's really any overlap out there with that, but Madden Ultimate Team, I found that the market with that and the cards that are involved with that, or the quote-unquote cards, I found it's very, very similar, if not identical, to the market of the TCG Pokemon. Maybe I'm a little off base by that. There might be some people that come after me for saying something so heinous, that comparing football to Pokemon. But yeah, the cards in that, they go up and down like crazy. You only have a couple of hours heads up most of the time before a card that might be worth, excuse the language, but in that game, 30,000 coins, they might drop to 7 in a few hours, or a card that's 300,000 coins might drop to 70. And maybe they announce something and it's coming out, and people are super excited, and then when the card releases, it's not that great. Kind of similar to a set with Pokemon. People get super excited, and then once the set releases, we kind of find out what we think. Similar to Destined Rivals, nobody really knows what to think, and now all the cards are out. So yeah, let us know what you think. Personally, I love a bunch of the arts. I do think a couple of them are a little bit overzealous. I saw like a couple shops around my area, they had the Moltres in stock before release from pre-release night. They were selling them for $400, both of them. Did find a nice Nido King. Some of you that saw that we picked that up from the channel. Unfortunately, we wanted to PC it, but a local member that has been loyal with us, they wanted it for their own PC, and we know that we will come in contact with another at some point, so we made a trade for that. Big part of the collection, it's not this collection here, but it's a different collection, and they decided that they just want to go after the cards that they want to go after now. So everybody's different. For us, this is going to be kind of more, obviously we are looking to make some kind of money off of it. I think that this is a hobby that's very rare, where if you pay attention and you do it right, the hobby can pay for itself. Alright, we've been going with this a while. Let's open something a little bit more modern. So we've gone around card shops, and we ended up getting a couple of tables in a local show here. Salem, Ohio is where we're going to be. It's being put on by Fandemonium out of Alliance. We know a lot of people they're going to be making their way to and from Cleveland Collecticon. A lot of people flying in for that. Little code card for anybody that wants it. But yeah, if you're in town, come through. Take it in. If you're around the area, you need a little break from all the masses at Collecticon. You want something a little bit smaller. It's about 80 tables. Still a month away. I think we're at 53 out of the 80, but we can make more room for anybody that's looking to join. Go ahead and just get a hold of Fandamonia over there. They're great. They're awesome. We love looking through the collection whenever we're around. And I mean, we're kind of lucky we have 3 videos, 3 hits, 2 big ones. Let's freaking go. Come on, what a break. What a break, guys. What a great card, too. One of our chases, one of everybody's chases. And Luck's ready to finish it out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get some protection on this and we'll check it out fully. It's one of the great things about this hobby. You never know what you're going to get. When you do finally get something, it's not only a relief, but it's something that you can share with other people that love the hobby. Something like this, like just towering over. Anybody that loves Godzilla would love this card. Anybody that loves dragons or something, like, you can't not love this card here. The way it just towers and glistens. Let me quit gawking over it. Get it finally protected, and then we'll check it out. Away. Alright. Wow. And centering's not top of palm's not the best. But hey. What do you think? Kinda love it. Pull that. Put that right there. For anybody wondering, collector app at PokePuffs. Things get updated as we go, as you can see, and they also, let's see where we at. 43.52. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, you know, we started making some deals around town, just with some local vendors, local shops, local collectors, buying, selling, trading. My daughter, her chase is definitely Evolutions, mainly Eevee, Pikachu, Mew, me, Snorlax, all the way, for sure. I don't even know if I have my keys in here. I got a Snorlax chain, keychain. I'll show you guys my collection. I think I got some stuff on Facebook. You might be able to go over there and check it out. I'm not real sure. If not, I'll make sure to get that uploaded. Going through everybody's collections, it can be tedious, it can be monotonous, but it's also something that a lot of people don't like doing, even themselves. And for people that are really looking for certain cards to collect, they just love the Pokemon, they love the artwork, they have a specific niche. I met a guy that he only collects things that have sleeping Pokemon, which, I mean, cool with me. I didn't like that. I love the artwork, so they got a lot going on in the background like that. There's a grass Pokemon. I can't think of it right now. It's got a specific artwork. But yeah, everybody has a niche. Everybody has something that they can find because there's so many different Pokemon. They have so many different characteristics, or they found a specific movie or character they really like, or they think looks really cool. I mean, like Mudbray. Everybody likes horses. How can you not love that? 5-cent card. I mean, somebody that likes the card, it doesn't really matter. Like, my daughter loves Pikachu, so we're trying to focus most of our collection that we keep ourselves around Pikachu. She does have a soft spot for Charizard, as does everybody, so some stuff we're going to keep for that. My wife, she's Shaman. She loves Shaman. My son, he hasn't quite picked yet. He technically did pick one of the 3 starters. I won't say which one from base 1, but Gen 1. Did pick one in a store. We lined up 3 of the plushies. He picked one up. Just going through here. Really shouldn't be making a pile of this. Go through, check all the ones we've scanned real quick. Make sure there's no hidden gems in there. Kind of just going through and scanning. I'm not even really looking myself, to be honest. Yeah, so to get this product, a lot of people have been wondering. I'm too old school to know how to set up a bot. I don't have any kind of bots. I used to use Discord a lot for Madden. I used it for, honestly, it wasn't even for Ultimate Team. I used it a lot specifically for CFM, or Career Franchise Mode, for those of you that don't know the lingo. I played in a couple of different leagues. I managed a couple of different leagues. It was a good time. We did it for quite a few years. You know, just time moves on. At one point, I was very proud to qualify 8th place in the North American finals or cup championships or something. Not that it really matters, but yeah, I used Discord a good bit for that. But I didn't like all the bots, to be honest. I think the main problem I had was with the bots. I didn't really like it. It bothered me that there were so many, and I'm not tech savvy, like I said. So I don't have bots. I don't use bots. Everything is in person. I am lucky enough to be able to be blessed with a great boss, and he allows me to work weekends, and I work doubles on the weekends whenever there's crazy or weird scheduling, like overnight shifts, or come in at 4 a.m. and stay till 8 p.m. or whatever. I'm there. I make sure to make adjustments so I can be there for him and be there for the company, and with that, we are able to take care of our kids how we need to take care of them. It allows my wife to work. It allows us to kind of hit stores during the week and get some of this before people are sending it online. Because we are not online. That is kind of our shtick. Everything is local, part of the community. We are fully about the community. I know like 90% of everybody, their profits come from online sales. But at least for us, I'm going to try to avoid it as much as I can. We're going to shows. We want in-person stuff. We don't want the rigmarole of dealing with all the shipping and the scams or accusations. Like, I've been dealing with only sealed stuff. Even booster packs I'm only getting like the sleeve ones. I don't do anything other than the base set, the one base set that we're lucky enough to get our hands on. Did get that over at Fandemonium. Like I said, they're out of Alliance. Go check them out. But yeah, everything with everything that's going on, how crazy stuff is with whatnot, and all the scams, people, you guys know what's going on. Just with everything, just trying to stick with sealed, in person, no online, help your local community out. If everybody just do that, we don't even need the online stuff, guys. Like, just talk. Most people in this community, it's one of those things you don't know that somebody's in it unless you ask. And for some reason, a lot of people are afraid to talk about it, or afraid to ask. Like, your kids love it. Talk about it. Get involved more. Go to your local store. Go to your local game shop and play some matches. Like, hang out. Look at the cards in. Take 5 minutes out of your day. Stop in. It's pretty neat. It's pretty good. Just meet some cool people. Meet some great people. Learn about the market, learn about some cards, talk about something crazy that you've seen or heard come into the shop. I was talking to a gentleman today over at Mad's Cards in Borman, and he helped me out a lot, teaching me things about the trade, teaching me things about going to shows, or like he said that a lot of stuff's online. I mean, I respect that. I really would love to stay within the community, though. We'll see. YouTube is kind of our branch out, I guess. Everything's just kind of been in person the last few months while we've been doing this. We're about halfway through this box. Really this. But we're gonna save it for the show. Coming June 28th. You can find us on Facebook under Pokepuffs. That's POKEPUFS 1F. You can also find us and our collection on the collector app under same thing at Pokepuffs. Everything is on there is pretty much liquid. Everything is updated on the daily. And if it is on there and it's not available, it's most likely at PSA or en route to someone else. And by en route, I mean that day. It was picked up or purchased that day. Our goal is just to make this a little bit more accessible for everybody. I know everybody's buying it and they're flipping it, and they can get like a 10 at Dollar General for $6 or whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't come across any myself. But they're flipping them for like 30 bucks for the evolutions or whatever it is, or that's what it was. I don't know. I haven't checked in a few days. But at least this way, everybody that is following or keeping up to date with us, they know that they have access. We're gonna probably trade a little bit better than some of the card shops, because the card shops are paying market for some stuff or just below market for some stuff, just so they can get some stuff. My job just allows me to get this stuff at MSRP, and MSRP is honestly not that great, but right now with how the market is, that's the best that we can get. But yeah, let us know if you like anything on our collection. If you would like to meet up, hit me up on Facebook, shoot me a text, give me a call. I'll let you know if it's available, if we can meet up, if you're local. Usually Cleveland, Akron, Canton, that's kind of the distance that we're willing to go. It just depends on the size of the deal. It's going to be kind of hard to convince myself to drive 2 hours for a $10 card, obviously, but we're always looking to look at people's collection and share their love of Pokemon, because Pokemon is for everyone. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and yeah, signing off. Tyranitar. Full first video on first pack. Awesome. Northeast Ohio, everybody.